Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Anuta, the Crochet World, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. And today we're gonna do this beautiful pattern for ear warmers. And here I've made this pattern with my 100% cotton yarn, and it is double-sided pattern, so you can use either side you want. You can easily turn this one. And the size of this ear warmers is about 10 inches or 26.5 centimeters. It is about 3 inches or 8 centimeters broad, and I've made this one in a medium size. Now if you want to go for your small size or a large size, I will explain that into the video, so please check out the video for the further description how to add or how to reduce your this work or this size. We're going to start working with the base chain, so we're going to start working with the chains at the base here, and I will explain everything into the video. And here for this particular project I've used my 3.5 mm of the hook, and the yarn is 100% cotton. So let's begin. Okay, so just have your yarn and we will start with slip knot. So make a slip knot here, and now we will have our chains in multiplication of 4. So we will start at the bottom here on this longer side, and we're gonna have our 96 chains. Now remember, I'm working on a small size. This one I've made in a medium size, and here I've taken my 104 chains, and you can have your as many chains as you want. So you can reduce your chains or you can increase your chains, totally up to you, whatsoever size you want. I'm gonna have my 96 chains here, and remember I'm making it into a smaller size. So for the smaller size I'm gonna go for 96 chains, 96. And if you want to increase your chains, if you want to have it in a large size or in a medium size, you can always increase your this chains in multiplication of 4. Similarly, if you want to decrease the size of this project, you can decrease your sizes, just have your chains in multiplication of 4. So here I'm going to have my 96 chains, and I'm going to meet you after my 96 chains, 96. And here it is. I have my this 96 chains, and you can have your as many chains as you want in multiplication of 4. And here I'm gonna attach my this 2 sides of this chain. Now while attaching this 2 sides of your chains, just keep in mind that your chains should be straight. So here it is. Just have your chains in a straight way. Just straighten up your chains and simply attach your this chain. So insert your hook into this first chain, a very first chain, and just grab your yarn and make a slip stitch here. And that's how we're going to attach our chains, like this. And now here I'm going to have chain 1, and I will insert my hook again into that same stitch, my same chain where I have just made my the slip stitch, like this, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll make my first single crochet here. And now to remember that this is my first single crochet, I will have my this stitch marker here. So just insert your the stitch marker, and now keep on having 1 single crochet into each chain. And here I'm working on the back side of the chain. You can have any side of your chains. Keep on having 1 single crochet into each chain, and for this round, round number 1, and by the end of this round, round number 1, we're going to have our 96 single crochets, or as many chains as you have been having. So whatsoever chains you're having in multiplication of 4, just keep on having 1 single crochet into each chain, and you're going to have exact number of your stitches, exact number of your single crochets for that round number 1. So keep on having 1 single crochet into each stitch, and I'm going to meet you after my this round, round number 1, with my 96 single crochets. And here it is. I have my this 95 single crochets, and I'm going to go to this last chain, and I will have my this last 96th single crochet. Here it is. And now here, this is my first single crochet, so I will take out my the stitch marker, and I will insert my hook into my this first stitch, and will grab the yarn and we'll make a slip stitch here like this. And now chain 1 and turn your work. So turn your work, and here this is your first stitch. So insert your hook into this first stitch, grab your yarn and have your first single crochet here. So chain 1 and turn your work and have your first single crochet. And now for our round number 2, keep on having 1 single crochet into each stitch. So here it is, we got over this first stitch, go to this next stitch, insert your hook, grab your yarn and have your 1 single crochet, go to this next one, insert your hook, grab your yarn and have your 1 single crochet. And now keep on having 1 single crochet into each stitch, and by the end of this round, round number 2, we're going to have our 96 single crochets. I'm going to have my 96 single crochets, but as many stitches you have been having, you're going to have exact number of stitches. So just keep on having your stitches, 1 single crochet into each stitch for this round, round number 2, and I'm going to meet you at the end of this round. And here it is. After my round number 2, I have my this 96 single crochets, and my work looks like this. And now here I am. I'm gonna take out my this stitch marker, and I will insert my hook into my this first stitch, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll make a slip stitch here. And now we're gonna chain up 3 for our round number 3. So just chain up 3. It's 1, 2 and 3. Chain up 3. And now we will go to this second stitch. Now this first chain 3 will count as our first double crochet. We will go to this next stitch, yarn over, insert your hook into this next stitch and have your second double crochet, yarn over and go to this next stitch, and here we're going to have our third double crochet. So have your 3 double crochets here like this. And now we will go at the back stitch. So this is our back stitch, and we will go to this back stitch. Now we're gonna yarn over, just loosen up your work on your hook like this, a little bit loose, yarn over, and we will go at the back. So here it is, we will go and we will take the back stitch, this one, here it is. So this is our slip stitch. This is our slip stitch. I'm not going to take this slip stitch. I will take this last stitch of my last round. So this is the 96th stitch of my second round, and I'm going to take this stitch. So here it is. I'm just going to loosen up my work a little bit like this, and I will yarn over and I will go to this 96th stitch, or last stitch of our round number 2, and I will insert my hook into my this stitch like this, and I will grab the yarn from the back and I will level up the yarn here. So I'm going to level up my yarn like this. Now yarn over for the second time and insert your hook again into that same stitch in your 96th stitch of your round number 2. So here it is. We're going to insert our hook into our this same stitch, and we will grab the yarn. Here it is. And we will repeat it for this third time as well. So you just yarn over, go to that same stitch, insert your hook into that same stitch and grab your yarn. Here it is. And your work will look like this. And now here you're going to have 7 loops on your hook. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. You're going to have 7 loops on your hook. Now yarn over and pull your yarn through 6 loops. So here it is. Pull your yarn through 6 loops, leaving this 2 loops on your hook. Now yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is how we're gonna finish our this first stitch. Now here, if you want, you can have your the stitch marker on this chain 3, because this chain 3 is your first double crochet and that's gonna count as your first stitch. So I'm just gonna insert my this stitch marker into my this chain 3. That is my first double crochet, and I'm gonna count that double crochet as my first stitch. So here it is. We put our this stitch in here, and now again here we have already taken this stitch. This one is our last stitch, last worked stitch. We will skip over this next stitch. So skip your this next stitch, and next 3 stitches after that we're gonna have 1 double crochet into each stitch. So this one is already taken. We will skip over this next stitch and into the stitch after that have your this first double crochet, go to the next stitch and have your this second double crochet, yarn over and go to this next stitch and have your third double crochet. Here it is. And now yarn over, loosen up your work a little bit, yarn over, and go to this last skip stitch, this one. So go to this last skip stitch, insert your hook into that stitch, and grab your yarn from the back and level up your yarn like this. Here again, yarn over for the second time, insert your hook into that same stitch and grab your yarn from the back, and here it is. Level up your yarn and it will look like this. And yarn over for the third time, for the last time, insert your hook again into that same stitch and grab your yarn from the back and level up your yarn. And here you're going to have 7 loops on your hook. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you're going to have 7 loops on your hook. Yarn over and spool your yarn through all 6 loops. Sorry, not all loops, 6 loops. And here you're going to have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and spool your yarn through remaining 2 loops. And here it is. Your pattern will look like this. And now we're going to repeat this pattern all the way around on this round number 3. So again, we will skip over this next stitch, and into the stitch after that, we're going to have 1 double crochet into each stitch for the next 3 stitches. So it's 1, 2, and 3. Now yarn over and go to this last skip stitch, this one, and insert your hook and grab your yarn from the back and level up your yarn, and you're gonna have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over for second time, insert your hook again into that same stitch and grab your yarn from the back, and you're gonna have 5 loops. Yarn over and insert your hook again into that same stitch and grab your yarn from the back and pull it in the front, level up your yarn, and now you're going to have 7 loops on your hook. Yarn over and spool your yarn through 6 loops. And now you're going to have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and spool your yarn through remaining 2 loops. And here it is. Here is your pattern. Now keep on repeating this pattern all the way around, and I'm going to meet you at the end and will tell you what to do on this last pattern. So keep on repeating this pattern, and I'm going to meet you at the end of this round number 3. That's 1, 2, and 3. Here it is. And here it is. I've got this last 3 double crochets, and I'm going to yarn over, and I will insert my hook into this last skipped stitch, and I will grab the yarn from the back, and I will do it for 3 times. So it's 1, 2, and 3. Level up this yarn and yarn over and pull your yarn through 6 loops, and yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. And this is my last stitch here. Now I'm going to take out this stitch marker, and I will insert my hook into this chain 3, which is my first double crochet of this round number 3. Here it is, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll make a slip stitch here, and that's how we're going to finish this round number 3. Now for the round number 4, chain 1 and turn your work. So turn your work, and you're here, and now here we will go to this next stitch. So this is our next stitch. Just insert your hook into this next stitch, grab your yarn, and have your 1 slip stitch here. And here we will have another slip stitch. So this is our first slip stitch. Go to this next stitch and have your another slip stitch. So I have 2 slip stitches here on this round number 4. And now chain up 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. Now this chain 3 will count as your first double crochet. Yarn over, go to this next stitch, insert your hook and have second double crochet, yarn over and go to this next stitch and have your this third double crochet. So have your this 3 double crochets like this. Now the reason we have made this slip stitches, this 2 slip stitches, because we want to reach to this stitch here, because we want to level up our this pattern, so that our this 2 stitches will be on same stitch. It will not be uneven, so it will be on a same stitch, and that's why we have made our this 2 slip stitches at the beginning of our round number 4. And now we are just going to repeat the pattern. So just level up your this yarn over, and we will go at the back. So here it is. This is our stitch. We are going to use this space here. So here it is. We're going to use this space here. So here, just level up your this yarn and yarn over and go to this space, insert your hook and grab your yarn, and we're going to repeat this for 3 times. So this is 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over and pull your yarn through 6 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is your first pattern. Here it is. And now again we're going to skip our next stitch. So this stitch is already taken. We have already worked on this stitch. We will skip over this next stitch, and into the stitch after that, this one, we're going to have our 1 double crochet here, yarn over, go to this next stitch, have your second double crochet, yarn over and go to this next stitch and have your third double crochet. So next 3 stitches have 1 double crochet into each stitch. Now yarn over and go to this last skip stitch, insert your hook and grab a yarn. You're going to have 3 loops, yarn over, insert your hook again into that same stitch and grab a yarn. You're going to have 5 loops, yarn over and insert your hook again into this same space and grab a yarn. And now you're going to have 7 loops on your hook, yarn over and spool your yarn through 6 loops, yarn over and spool your yarn through 2 loops. And here it is. This is the pattern. Now you can see the pattern in here. So it goes on a same level. Your stitches, your pattern is not on uneven stitches. It goes on the same stitch and it is leveled up. So here it is. If you want, you can put your this stitch marker on this chain 3. So this is our chain 3. Just put your the stitch marker. This is our first stitch. And now keep on repeating this pattern. So keep on repeating your round number 3 for this round number 4. Keep on repeating this pattern, and I'm going to meet you at the end here. And here it is. I'm at the end of my round number 4, and now I will take out my this stitch marker and I will insert my hook into my this third chain, and we'll grab the yarn. We'll make a slip stitch here, and here it is. This is end of our round number 4. Now for the round number 5, chain 1 and turn your work, and here we're going to have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So just go to this next stitch, insert your hook, grab your yarn and have your 1 single crochet here. And you can have your this stitch marker back on, and now keep on having 1 single crochet into each stitch from your previous round, and by the end of this round I'm going to have my 96 single crochets, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is. After my round number 5, I've got my this 96 single crochets, and it looks like this. And now we are here. So we are at the middle of our this pattern, and we're going to repeat exactly the same pattern for our this row. So here, repeat your row number 2 to row number 5 on this side as well, this second part of your this pattern. So again, as our round number 2 was 1 single crochet into each stitch, here insert your hook into this first stitch and grab a yarn and have 1 slip stitch here, chain 1, turn your work, and now here have 1 single crochet into each stitch for your round number 6, because we are going to repeat our round number 2 here for our this round number 6. So keep on having 1 single crochet into each stitch, and for your round number 7 we are going to repeat our round number 3. So here after this round, round number 6, for our round number 7 we will start building our pattern. So here for this round number 6, just keep on repeating your round number 2, and here it is. After my round number 9, my work looks like this. Now if you want to expand your this ear warmer and you want to have a broader side, you can always add another row. So you can repeat your rows in here. So from row number 2 to 5 you can repeat in here as well. So you're going to have your this third pattern, and it will be broader. So you can repeat from your row number 2 to row number 5 for your another pattern in here. I'm going to stop here. This size is perfect for me, so I'm just going to stop here, but you can always expand your work and you can always add up another rows into your work if you want. Now here, this is my last stitch, and here I'm gonna cut my yarn, and here I will secure my this last stitch here like this. Remember, I haven't made this slip stitch here. I'm just gonna cut my yarn in here, and I've just secure my this last stitch. Now I'm gonna take out my this stitch marker, and here at the end I will have my this needle, and I will insert my needle into my this first stitch like this, and I will grab the yarn, stretch your yarn just like this, and this is your last worked stitch. Just insert your yarn and take out your yarn from the back just like this, and here it is. This is how we're going to finish our work, so that there will be no flaws on your this pattern. You can always stretch this yarn like this, and it will be a nice and secure stitch, and it will look great in here. And now simply put your this loose end in, and you can hide this end in as well. Just put this one in, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is. Our ear warmer is ready, and this is the side where we have attached our work, and there is no flaws in the pattern, so it looks great from both the sides. And you can use this one from either side, so you can even turn this one inside out, and it's gonna be the same. So the pattern is the same on both the sides, and the size of this one is 9.5 inches. So nearly 24.5 centimeters or 9.5 inches, the size of this ear warmer. This is for the small size. This one is for the medium size. And here I've taken 104 chains. Here I've taken 96 chains. So just have your chains in multiplication of 4, and your work will be great, and just follow the pattern. And I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you have liked, please like, share and comment on my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you into the next video. Till then, bye.